I felt bad for our fans that went down there, and you don't have the guys that have played every snap all year. That's who I felt bad for. Like I said, some of those guys, they got their opportunity, they got their shot. Some of them did well, some of them struggled, but they got their shot. And that's fine. They're out there battling. Were they as good as LSU? No, but I felt bad for our fan base, and I can't imagine. It's interesting. I'd imagine what Ryan Walters was sitting there. He was down the sideline. Him and Graham Harrell and Patrick. I think it's Patrick Kane. We're all three together, standing there most of the time, and I was behind them. And I just imagine what they were thinking about our group. I know they weren't. They said they weren't evaluating, but I can guarantee you they were watching guys' demeanors on the sideline. They were watching, how they interacted with coaches, how they handled adversity on the field. There was some times that, let's say a guy gets run over, how does he respond to that? They were watching for sure to see what they got coming back next year.
And hey, listen, if you played in that game or you coached in that game on the Purdue sideline and you're pissed off at the coaches for leaving, if you're a coach, or you're a player and you're pissed that the players opted out, I think that's totally fine. I think that's a totally fine emotion to have and a feeling to have. And if that'll always stick in your craw and somehow you can have that motivate you one way or the other, then go for it. I mean, I totally understand if you played in the game and guys you needed to play in the game didn't play and you're mad at them. I totally get it. I totally understand. Human nature.
Yeah. You're going to have two trains of thought. You're going to have some guys that got opportunities that wouldn't have played probably, and they're probably not too mad because they actually got an opportunity to play.
Right.
Then you got a bunch of guys that started all year that started next to guys and played a lot of football together, and I think you're going to be frustrated with those guys. So it's I'm sure I don't know in this day and age though it seems like everybody's happy with everybody all the time as far as you don't see as much of that outward emotion because even rivalries in high school and college, a lot of these guys are friends. They've all camped together. They know each other. So I'm sure that things will be mended and healed over time. But man, what a weird way to end the season.